Hello, my friend, and this video today is about innovation. If you want to make sure you dominate this business, you've got to make sure that you stand out from the crowd. You've got to make sure that you're positioned as someone who is different, someone who is unique, someone who has presence, someone who is an expert, a leader, a maven, an authority. And so this video, like I said, is about the steps and secrets about innovation to make sure that you stand out from all your competitors so that they choose you and you alone. Now, I actually want to just give a very, very quick breakdown about an absolutely awesome individual, and his name is Dick Fosbury. Okay, his name actually is Richard Douglas Dick Fosbury, and he was born on March 6th, 1947, and he's one of the most influential athletes in history of track and of field. You know, he revolutionized the high jump event. He invented a unique back first technique. And it was not known as the Fosbury flop. It was actually known, yes, as the Fosbury flop, and adopted by almost all of the high jumpers today. So whenever you see the Olympics, whenever you see people who are out there who are actually competing at the highest level, they are leveraging the Fosbury flop. And his method was to sprint diagonally towards the bar and then curve and leap backwards over the bar. So I'm going to show you an example right now of what that actually looked like. Okay, the Dick Fosbury, and as they call it, the Fosbury flop. Okay, so like I said, his method was to sprint diagonally towards the bar, then curve and leap backwards over the bar. And at the end of the day, what happened was, years and years ago, they used to do what they call a scissor kick jump, where they would jump first over the bar, not backwards, but frontwards. But Dick Fosbury, he decided, look, I've got to figure out a way to, instead of doing this, it was called the straddle technique. You know, I want to leverage and make sure I innovate and stand out. And literally, his results were exceptional. You know, during the latter part of his sophomore year and the beginning of his junior year, you know, when he actually began to do this, it produced exceptional results. And he was able to clear higher and higher jumps. By his senior year, he began to go over the bar backwards, head first, curving the body over the bar and kicking his legs up actually in the air. Now, literally, let me give you the stats on this now. And Fosbury, he won the 1968 NCAA title using his new technique, as well as the United States Olympic trials. But, you know, the incredible thing was he had a lot of naysayers. They called him the world's laziest high jumper. They said that it would never, ever work. Someone actually said that it was like he was having an actual seizure mid-air. That's how they, you know, they really taunted this individual. They said it's never going to work, it's never going to catch on. But literally, of course, it has. And his stats have been absolutely exceptional. And it's the same that we can take from that as a metaphor for our business, that if we stand out from the crowd, if we go left when everyone else is going right, and we innovate, just like Steve Jobs of Apple, we can have exceptional results. You know, at one point in the actual Olympics, you know, the bar was raised to 2.24 meters, and that would have been a new Olympic and United States record. Now, 3 of the actual individuals who did it, they failed their attempts. But what did Fosbury do? Because they did the straddle where they put the legs over, but Fosbury did it and he stuck to his guns. And guess what happened? He won the Olympic gold medal, and not only that, the world record, which still stands to this day. So what would that mean for your business? Well, that means that you need to make sure you stand out. That means that you need to ensure that you are doing things different. Because when you're doing things different and you follow the secret steps, well, you will be able to incorporate strategies which no one else is doing, but you're getting exceptional results. You're standing out, like I said, from the crowd. Now, I'm going to share something really, really incredible with you now. And this just shows you that when you innovate, guess what happens? People follow you. So let's take a quick look at this right now. Let me just put myself back on. Okay, so literally 4 years later, after he won that, in Munich, 28 of the 40 competitors used the Fosbury technique. And, you know, there was an individual who used a straddle technique. His name was Jory Tarmac. but he actually now incorporated that Fosbury, and he got to higher heights when he was jumping. Now, the medalists of the event in 1972 right through to 2000, so 1972 right through to the year 2000, 34 used the flop technique. Now, today it's the most popular technique in modern high jumping. And in 2013, Fosbury's high jump appeared in the Mazda commercial, so you can check that out, and it's actually a commercial called Game Changers. But I'm just saying that to say this. You will get exceptional results if you soul the leaders, if you position yourself with those who innovate. If you're building a business the old school way and you're struggling, you're telling your friends and family, you're buying pay-per-click, you're chasing prospects. If you want to know how to innovate and get people to come to you and attract you, then I would love to teach you directly how to do this. So below this video, click the link in the description. Click the link in the description to head over to the website to get the exact secret steps about how you can position yourself in the eye of the storm and become, guess what, Innovate, the hunted instead of the hunter. And also you can call me direct on our USA direct line of 408-914-2920. That's 408-914-2920. But click the link in the description. Head over to the site so I can give you even more advanced secret strategies so you can become the hunter instead of the hunter. God bless you, my friend. This is Nathan Salmon, aka Capital Visions. Dominate.